Welcome to Lifestyle Medicine Center's Thursday Facebook series. My name is Lisa Benson, and today we have a special topic for you, hoping that you'll enjoy. Our topic today is, what is health coaching? Well, first, let me explain what health coaching is not. It is not expert advice or direction. Health coaching is an opportunity for two individuals with a mutual goal, which is essentially being able to build the best results and inspire and generate the best outcome for the client. Health coaching does not highlight weaknesses or failures. That's what's very unique about health coaching. It focuses on the positivity. Health coaching is never lecturing. When you visit with a health coach, you are not looking to get reprimanded and chastised. You're getting the best possible environment to look for the positive in your life and set goals that are achievable. Health coaches don't analyze, so they are not psychotherapists or psychologists. There's no questioning. And when I say the phrase questioning, what I mean by that, there's no questioning on what your intentions were or questioning whether your actions were correct or appropriate. There's no questioning the actions that you take or decisions that you make. And interestingly enough, health coaching doesn't give solutions. And I know that might sound a bit unusual, but there's some details that I think you'll find helpful to clarify that. So what is health coaching? It's a vehicle for helping people achieve a higher level of well-being and performance in life, especially when change is hard. Is change hard? Yes. We've developed a mastery of habits, some of which bring us to a circumstance or situation that is not altogether positive or progress in nature. So yes, change is hard, but health coaching is that vehicle to make that adjustment easier. And coaching is a partnership, not a dictatorship. In other words, as a health coach, your coach is not telling you what to do. The health coach is exploring what is important to you and how new goals and new ambitions that are part of your wellness vision can be achieved. Health coaching by the Well Coaches School of Coaching, which is who I'm affiliated with, is endorsed by the American College of Lifestyle Medicine. That is to be noted, as our Lifestyle Medicine Center is also part of the family and group of the American College of Lifestyle Medicine. We have certified and vetted physicians and staff here that have all worked through the certification to get that endorsement. And interesting fact, it's an emerging field. This field of health coaching has been around for 25 years. So it's established, it's well-versed. In fact, we have thousands and thousands of well coaches out there that are building people's future in a way they always desired, but never realized they had the capacity to do it on their own. I'm going to show you just a short video, really very helpful and informative to help you see a little bit more deeply into what health coaching is. Take a look. So there you see, just a beautiful, very simple way of explaining without words what health coaching is. That one goal of reaching that mountaintop, that was that long-term goal. But the first steps to get there, there was already a roadblock. So how do we get over that? How do we get past that? For many of us, that's where most of our goals seem to stay, on the other side of that roadblock. But through inquiry and assessment and self-generative moments where the client identifies moments where they did succeed and how they could apply that success to maybe a few new approaches. In this case, the rungs on that ladder were a little bit too far. So maybe that approach in getting up that ladder wasn't ideal. So the opportunity came that they made that adjustment. And that's really, that conversation takes place with the coach and the client to get them past that initial obstacle and continue to move forward on that goal. Now, who benefits from health coaching? Everybody. People who love to travel, desiring to travel, but maybe feeling repressed in some way because of responsibilities, or just the dream of traveling hasn't really been fulfilled, but it's something they want to complete, and they need that help to navigate whatever obstacles might be in their way. Families, relationships, people who are searching for that health and that level of health improvement. Certainly sleep and substance use and exercise and nutrition, those are all part of pillars of health that someone might want to venture into, losing 20, 30 pounds perhaps. And then for personal development, you may find yourself, individuals find themselves all the time, maybe stuck in a rut with work, and they don't know how to navigate past those obstacles, whether it's interpersonal at work, or maybe that new career step needs to be taken through an active pursuit of further education. It could be any number of things. But everybody benefits in the end from health coaching because they reach the goals they always wanted, but may not have seen that they were capable to make those lifestyle changes to make those take those into their reality. Now, the next thing I'd like to do is give you an opportunity to experience and have a moment to see what coaching is. Now, the young lady to the left of me is Christina, and we are, as you can see, practicing social distancing. And what I'd like to do now is to give you an experience, a peek into the world of health coaching. All right, Christina, let's start out with, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel today?
I feel about a 7, I would say.
Okay. Now, what can we attribute that 7 to?
My energy feels good. I feel fairly positive. I guess today's better than yesterday, comparing it to yesterday.
Good.
I guess that's where it would be.
Great. So the opportunities, the comparison from one day to the next, you've seen an improvement. And that certainly sounds like you have a little bit more optimism about what could be in this day that you have. The energy, the positive outlook, and the 7 is a really great place to be to continue moving in a positive direction for the rest of the day. Great. Awesome. Now, is there anything in particular that stands out to you? Best experience this past week since last we met?
Best experience this week. Or I guess, so I love people in general, but especially love my people. And this past weekend, we were able to be with family. So I guess just being around family and having those experiences are my best experience.
So these are special occasions, and that connection that you have may have even had a part in how your energy is today.
Yeah.
So that's an important part, family and connection for you.
Yeah.
Great. Now, that energy that you've created, partly because of that positive experience in visiting with your family, how does that compare with the energy you have for the goals that you set last week? We talked about a few that you wanted to experiment with. Is there any one of those experiments that you did that you want to share and talk about a little bit today?
Yeah, so I think I've been wanting to increase my physical activity, and I'm still not making it happen. And I think it's, being a new mom, trying to adjust to work life plus the new mom, is once I get home, trying to find the energy at the end of the day to, or work into our schedule some time for me to exercise.
Right.
So
So that's going to be where you can sustain your energy, is by feeling like you've set reasonable goals. Now, refresh my memory. What did you set for your goal last week, and how close did you get to success?
So I wanted to work out 3 days out of the week, which I didn't get any of those in.
So 3 days was your goal.
Yes.
And you met how many days of extra activity?
I guess I did work out once.
Okay. So the way I see it, the success in last week is that you made one active day, that you were actively physical. And that tells me that with the workload that you have and the responsibilities of being a mom, then setting an activity goal for one is where you shine brightest. Right. And that is going to help you perpetuate that positive energy that you have, that sense of accomplishment. And after one session a week, that might be able to be built upon in the future. Okay. So in your own words, what would you want this week's goal to be in terms of physical activity? Where do you feel your confidence is?
So I think I could probably do 2 days. I think I could make 2 days happen.
Okay. And what form of activity would you prefer doing?
So ideally, I have it to train for a half marathon.
Right.
But I think to be realistic, I should say walking
Walking,
for
excellent.
that 2 days a week, and then build upon that.
Okay. So what I hear you saying is that your confidence is in that low impact activity that will ultimately contribute to your half marathon.
Yeah.
And will you have anyone joining you on that?
Well, I think the baby. And what I found in the past that I make an excuse for is I want to take the dogs, but they don't cooperate. So I need to just not worry about the dog and just do my walk.
It's too easy to let other factors discourage you. And so by choosing your baby, which I don't think she can argue too much about being put in the stroller,
So,
you're going in,
Yeah.
that you will have a more likely outcome of actually walking. And I know family is important to you in building those bonds and relationships. So this actually is a twofold benefit in that you get to appreciate her and this tender young age and be able to create memories that, although she might not always remember, it's important to you. And that's what brings part of the joy that you have for your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So why don't we close out with your confident statement about what you are going to do in your own words, because the power of health coaching is having you hear that you have set that goal. That's your experiment. So let me leave you with that.
So between now and our next visit, I'm going to walk at least 2 times. And I'd like to say for a minimum of 30 minutes.
Great.
And yeah, so with my baby.
With your baby. Awesome. Well, I thank you so much. Is there anything I could do more in this session that we have to help you reach that goal, or add another one to it for this week?
No, I think that's a good place to start.
Great. Awesome. Thank you, Christine.
Thank you so much.
So that is a very abbreviated health coaching call, but you've seen the inner workings of it, the reflection, the goal setting was all on Christina's part. And in the end, she's the one who feels confident about the goals. And she even identified what roadblock there might be if she chose to take the dogs with her. And so this is where the coach allows the client to discover. And I hope that after this presentation, you've discovered that maybe health coaching is something that you'd be interested in. And we do offer that here at the Lifestyle Medicine Center. If you want further information on it, you can dial 432-221-5433. My name is Lisa Benson, this is Christina Mouse, and we thank you so much for joining us in today's Facebook series for Lifestyle Medicine. Have a great day.
Bye.